Many people in Australia and around the globe have experienced the loss of their job or a reduction of their income as a result of the impact of COVID-19. Unfortunately, it's also no surprise that unemployment or loss of income accounts for 28% of the reason why people find themselves in a state of insolvency, with no cash flow and unable to pay their debt. We've been constantly reminded about the nature of the government's economic lifelines when they were announced last year. But now that vaccinations have finally started, we're faced with one certainty: the end of March deadline has arrived. If you're an Australian who's looking for work due to COVID and you're not sure what's going to happen with JobKeeper and JobSeeker, this video is for you. Here's what's going to change and our top tips to help you land a job in the post-COVID economy. JobKeeper is forecast to end on March 31st, with predictions that around 100,000 people may lose their jobs as a result. If you expect to be out of work after this date, you may be able to apply for the Job Seeker payment, which has been permanently boosted to $620.80 per fortnight minimum. If you are successful in applying for JobKeeper, note that face-to-face appointments with employment services will recommence from early April, and the minimum number of jobs you must apply for will increase from 8 to 15 per month. From the 1st of July, that number will increase to 20 per month, and from October, after 6 months of being on Jobseeker, individuals will be required to undergo intensive training in a course to enhance their skills or do some work experience. For more information about eligibility and how to apply for this payment, visit servicesaustralia.gov.au or click the link in the description. Job hunting in a crowded market. According to a survey by Seek.com, 3/4 of people believe that competition for jobs is higher, and 80% of people think it will take longer to get a job now than compared to the beginning of COVID. In such a cutthroat market, it's absolutely crucial to stand out to employers. Tailor your application. When the market is flooded with candidates, indeed competition is tougher, and employers will have an excess of applications to review. Therefore, it's important to have a thoughtful cover letter and a well-written resume. Don't be afraid to emphasise your past achievements, and be sure to match your prior responsibilities and strengths to those of the role. Addressing how and why your skills and personality are the perfect fit for the company will make you stand out and make the process of reviewing applications much easier for your new manager. Presentation and style. Your resume is a representation of you, so just as you would dress up for your interview, make sure your application looks great too. In addition to being properly formatted, select a stylish yet professional design to help your resume pop in comparison to the others. Be sure to tidy up your online presence as well, as 7 out of 10 employers admit to checking a candidate's social media presence as part of the hiring process, and the last thing you want to do is make them cringe. Add a personal touch. In a world where online applications are the norm, nothing stands out more than having the courage to actually walk in the door, introduce yourself, and personally hand your resume to the hiring manager. Of course, this strategy depends on COVID restrictions, in which case it might be better to call ahead and book in. But making the effort to go in person and build that personal connection will make you stand out by a mile, and it may even land you an interview on the spot. Stay positive and don't take rejection personally. Long days of job hunting, tweaking your application, and not hearing back from employers can take a toll on even the most resilient person's morale. That's why during such stressful times, it's important to do things that help you recharge your batteries and stay motivated. Just as this process is tiring for you, also remember that hiring managers and recruiters are likely to be swamped with a high volume of applications, so don't take it personally if you don't receive a response straight away. Instead, consider it an opportunity to demonstrate that you're proactive, and if you haven't heard anything after a week, pick up the phone and call them. Further resources for job seekers. Job searching is hard enough at the best of times. However, as hard as it may be to see the silver lining, changing jobs this year could be the perfect opportunity to move your career in an exciting new direction. Check out the career advice section on seek.com.au's website for some awesome resources that can help you explore careers and prepare you for the job hunt. Facing insolvency. If you're stuck in a hole financially and don't see any way out, it's probably time to seek professional assistance. Credit counsellors are insolvency professionals, and our expertise is helping everyday Aussies to figure out their debt options and find an affordable solution. Getting out of debt could actually be easier than you think, so call us on 1300 003 328 for an obligation-free chat, and let's get you started on your journey to a debt-free life.